Road to Success is brought to you by Equity Bank.
Equity Bank, you are listening, caring partner.
Sometimes in life, the smallest steps repeated every day in the right direction become the biggest steps in our lives. Find out how Kate is helping make a difference in people's lives only on Road to Success. This week on Road to Success, our guest is Kate Kibara of Kate Organics. Karibu sana to our show.
Thank you very much.
It's really an honor to finally meet you. Heard so much about you and the difference that you're making in our country, actually in East Africa, really. Tell us about Kate Organics.
Kate Organics is a small SME in Kenya. And what we do, we work with organic certified farmers across East Africa. They grow the produce for us. We package, distribute and sell in Kenya, Africa and in Europe.
What kind of organic plants are you talking about?
We're talking about different types of herbs. You know, the common herbs that have that are multivitamins or nutrient-dense foods. Herbs that will actually help in cell rejuvenation. They'll help you in keeping healthy. And examples are things like green tea. We have moringa. We have things like aloe vera. You know, relaxing herbs like chamomilla. Things like kakade that are high in calcium, iron, vitamin C. Just basically herbs that are around us, but those that are beneficial and they actually add into our healthy living lifestyles. Because so much has changed, we need to eat healthy in this changing world. We become westernized and adding small things. These small changes that you do in your diet every day are the ones that actually make you keep healthy without even thinking about it.
And you are a true living testimony because that is your story. Tell us about your story.
I would not have called it a story because for me it was something that was really stressful. I grew up obese and not the only child. We are 7 in my family and we're all obese. I think many years ago being big, my parents were big. It was like, yeah, the end thing, you know. It was okay.
Normal.
It was normal, but by the time I went to, when I was in school, in high school especially, and then in the estate where we lived, everybody around, everybody told me I was fat. And you know, you develop this inferiority complex where you feel you're not good enough for anything. And I kept on praying and telling God that I need to change myself. After I finished school, because that's now when you get out there to do what you actually love and what you want to do and who you want to become in life, I told God I have to lose my weight first because that was the only thing that I thought would limit my potential. So I started Googling and just reading on how to lose weight the natural way. And of course, when you've just finished high school, you don't have money that you can pay a gym or buy all these expensive supplements. So I opted to go for the natural way. And the natural way was you swim, you walk, buy your veggies, you know, take salads, drink water, just do the basics. And that's what worked for me because healthy living is all about that. Just simplifying your lifestyle, just getting into the grassroots and just doing the basic that you need to do to help improve your health. So after I cut down a little bit. It was surprising to everyone. From being called a balloon, they now said, oh, you look very nice, you know. I used to be called Shingo because I was so fat you could not see my neck. And then, oh, you can actually see that I have a neck. I could wear chains. I never wore trousers when I was a young person because I couldn't. So through that, and especially I like the church community because that's now where I discovered myself.
What do you mean you discovered yourself?
I discovered that this was my passion, this was what I needed to, this was what I'm called for. And that's when I discovered when now everybody just was asking, what have you done? And I was not doing this because I thought I would start something out of it. I was only doing it for my own satisfaction and for me to feel like I am somebody in my life, you know, I'm this beautiful girl or whatever I was thinking at that time. So yeah, from church, I started talking to chamas, you know, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people. And through that, I went into the media, radio, TV. And from there, I started Kate Organics.
Tell us what kind of products that you produce as Kate Organics.
So we have different varieties, like for the teas, like green tea. For the different types of tea, we have green tea and white tea. Yes. Green tea is the highest tea with antioxidants. White tea.
What is you mean by white tea?
In fact, that's a brand known as Silver Needle.
Yeah.
It's still part of the tea plant,
Yeah.
but a specific one that is known as white tea. Different taste and different ingredients, and very powerful. No tannins. It doesn't contain all these side effects that normal tea will actually give you if you take too much of it.
Yeah.
And then we have the others are just refreshing beverages that you may need every day.
Yeah.
Like the healthy greens, that's chamomilla. That one is rich in things like kakade. It has calcium, iron, vitamin C, and you need that. Just the way we take soft drinks that have chemicals. So that's something healthy that you're keeping. Yeah. We have another one, a different type of tea. That one is for health, adding. This is the plant blood, chlorophyll, anything that is green helps you in that. And the rest, we have like aloe vera. Aloe vera, I don't need to talk much about it. We have a detox tea. And detoxification happens naturally. Your body detoxifies every day. So that's just to enhance that detox engine to continue performing its function, because sometimes you overload it. You have taken so much that the liver does not. So that the herbs that are there. And then we have this powerful moringa is a herb that everyone is talking about. It's a multivitamin. It's a plant. It's a small bush, I would say. It contains everything.
When you say everything, what do you mean?
I'm talking about, we are used to having our herbs containing vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Yes. But this one even has complete amino acids. So it's like you're eating fish, It also has the good fats, the ones that promote the good HDL cholesterol. And you're taking it as a food. And that's the best thing, that it's part of your diet. Like the way you take ugali, you're also taking moringa as a food. Apart from the teas, we have juices, like aloe vera juice. Yes. When you think of aloe vera, you think of immunity. Boosting your immunity, over 200 active ingredients. And people with compromised immunity actually see a change by doing that. By taking just aloe vera. Even moringa also helps in that. It's also good for digestion. We have a lot of digestive problems that aloe vera works in, and it's perfect for your skin. And finally, we do honey. Honey I started because sugar is a poison. And I say that because it's a nutrient robber. Refined glucose, refined honey does not give you any nutrients at all. It only gives you energy that at the end of the day will be stored as fat and will cause diseases with time.
When you say organic, what do you mean?
If you have that name, you need to have, like the way we have KEBS or any other field of business you are in, you need to be certified for people to be assured that what you speak is what you preach. So organic certified means no chemicals, from the farming process to the packaging to the end. It means that the product is in its natural form. No additives have been added, no flavors have been added, no colors have been added to enhance this product, to change the taste, to change the quality. It's in its natural state. And that's what makes the product safe.
Kate, we must take a break, but I want to talk to you about the process of manufacturing the different herbs. Yeah, because they're all totally different. They're all dynamic in their nature, how that is done and why you do it and where we can find your products. We'll talk about this after this break. Okay. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. More of Kate's inspiring story after this break.
We always fight for what we believe in. We fought to earn our freedom. We won the right to choose for ourselves and the chance to control our own destiny. We deserve even more freedom, choice, and control to manage our businesses, our money, and our lives with ease. To plan, save, and get loans for the goals and dreams we have, and stay in touch with those we love and those we relate with. Welcome to Equitel, where money transfer is free. A mobile banking offering where you save, get loans, transfer money, and pay bills. Making life easier. My phone, my bank. Karibu member. Pick your Equitel SIM card today at any Equity branch. To become a member, dial *247# and open an Equity account instantly. Hapo Hapo. Equitel. My money, my phone, my life.
You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. This week, we are honored, truly honored, to have you, Kate Kibara of Kate Organics, as our guest. So once you get the herbs, what is the process?
When we get the raw materials from the farmers, sometimes we dry. If it is not already dried, we powder, and then we blend, then we make it into tea bags. We package, and then now we have the distribution and the marketing system. And then our products are available across East Africa. We're also in Western Africa and in Europe.
Wow. How many people do you work with?
Currently, we are about 37. But we started small. It used to be such a small team, but you find that the demand has become higher than we expected, and we need to do much more than we're doing today, than we were doing earlier when we began. So you grow according to the demand that surrounds you when you're running an organization.
Okay. Kate, what makes you different? Because there's so many organic products in the market. You go to any supermarket, you find so many different companies doing the same thing. What makes yours different?
I think what makes my product different is that it's organic certified. And I would say that's the most important thing. It's unfortunate that in Africa, maybe in East Africa, you can claim that you're organic when you're not. So you're just giving it a name while you've not gone through the actual process of ensuring that it's organic. But I know that those that know what that mark means, the mark that I was talking about, this organic Kilo Mohai mark, those that know what that means and those that will actually use the product, you test it and you see the health benefits that it's giving you.
You said you work with women, single women and widows. What is the main benefit from, of course, besides the money?
I think for them, they have something, they're now happy. They work together as a community. There's development in where they are. I travel to see, not me alone, we actually go with a network of people to see the economic impact that it has having these farmers for Kate's Organics. Probably not for me alone, maybe they do for other people, but you see the difference that it has made to this society, to this woman who just would sit at home every day, but now they have food on the table. They're actually not thinking bigger, they have visions, they can actually become these big farmers, much as they are smallholder farmers.
For anybody interested in working with you, what would they require?
We have a selection we actually select those that we want to work with, those that can join our network of organic farming. And then of course, you have to be organic certified. If you're not, we look at the potential. So let's think there are farmers from Kilifi that want to grow something for Kate's Organics. So we'll actually go there, we do a site visit, we see what they're doing, the potential that is there, what can they grow for us.
And that's why we thank you, Kate, really, for creating this kind of awareness. What has been your greatest achievements?
I've created impact. When you start an organization, you don't know. You don't know who is out there. You don't know who feels you. You don't know who thinks that what you're doing is correct. I'll talk about my main one was just about 2 months ago. I'm the continental winner. Kate's Organics is the continental winner as an SME for an award known as Africa Most Influential Women in Business and Governments Award. Apart from the continental award, I also have the same award in the region, East African region, and also a local award for Kenya. The others that I also thank God for, like top 40, under 40 in Kenya. The others that, and the one I love the most is being the organic ambassador for East Africa. And this ambassadorial post, which I really like, is what I basically do every day, just encouraging people on going organic, eating our traditional foods. I believe the future is organic.
Where can we find your products?
We're locally in all supermarkets, from the leading supermarkets to a health shop to a small store. We are across Kenya, in Uganda and Tanzania as well, a bit of Rwanda, West Africa and Europe.
Having been in business for the last, 7 years, what is the lesson that you have learned?
I think the most important thing, you need to be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. Even when I started, it was very difficult at the beginning. The other one is focusing on maximizing your profits, and you reduce the losses at any cost. If you're doing anything in the office, even if you had like 20 products and you found that it's only 5 that sell, just get rid of the 15 for now until you establish these 5 ones. And also, lastly, knowing that you can do whatever you want with as little as you have.
5 years from now?
I want to be a farmer, a full-time farmer. But anyway,
growing the same herbs, or
yes, doing much more than this.
Yeah.
Because also as an organic ambassador, there's not only herbs that we do. I'd like our dairy produce to be all organic certified. I'd like our coffee to be all organic certified. I'd like all the areas in health and food to be the natural foods that we need. And I would also want Kate's Organics to be the flagship of Africa. When you're talking about any organic food, you're just talking about Kate's Organics. Or we're talking about a health service, you're talking about Kate's Organics. And that's the vision that we have at Kate's Organics, yes.
Apart from doing Kate's Organic, what other services do you offer the public?
Well, we offer health and health advisory services. So if you want anything to do with a diet, maybe you want weight loss, or you have any health condition, you have diabetes or lifestyle disease that you need a menu or a plan that you can follow, we do that. And we also do a lot of trainings on healthy living for corporates, individuals, and any other person who may need the service. And finally, we do a service known as colonic irrigation. This means washing your bowel of toxins using water. And why we use water? Because it's a natural cleanser. And why it is important, when you start that healthy living, your body from the inside needs to be clean.
Any advice for the public regarding health? What would you want them to know?
That health is in your hands. It's not even what I'm talking about right now. It's not what I say. It's not what we hear. It's not what you Google. You are 85% responsible for your health condition. It's you who chooses healthy over unhealthy at the end of the day. You're the one who makes that last conscious decision when you're eating that food.
Kate, thank you. Thank you for being on our show. You truly are an inspiration, not only for Kenya, but for the rest of Africa. Your story will inspire a lot of people really to start changing the way they think about what they eat. Yeah, and as long as we can find your products, easily find your products, we are inspired to use them as much as possible. Thank you for your story.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you for watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Have a blessed week.